Today is April 6th, 2016. I am down at Duchesne Park in Florissant, Missouri. And I just wanted to kind of take a look at the progress of the remediation of the Manhattan Project waste that is along Coldwater Creek. Radioactive materials they've been removing for quite some time now. At the last SOILS oversight meeting, a gentleman by the name of Jonathan Rankins was asked the question, is the dirt covered with some sort of covering when they're not on the site working? There was concern that because they're now digging and exposing the material to the open air, if it rained, would that rain saturate the soil and then again carry the contamination further down the creek? I felt like that was a real concern, and I know for sure that he was asked that directly. So I decided to come check for myself, and as you can see, there is absolutely no covering on the dirt that they've been excavating here at Duchesne Park. So that was a complete lie. I just wish that if they were going to make statements like that, it would be the truth. You can see there's the creek right there, the line of trees, and SOILS has their contractors that have been out here working to excavate this radioactive materials that are contaminating Coldwater Creek and local parks all over St. Louis and North County. But yeah, there is absolutely no covering on this dirt, and you can see standing water right on top. So in my mind, I guess closer to the creek, contaminated soils could have been in contact with water, and then the water runoff, obviously there's a creek there for a reason. It's carrying water runoff, so you kind of get where I'm going with this. I would imagine that the possibility for recontamination would be high. But they do have it all roped off. This is the magic fence that I've talked about in other videos. They've got their little markers, the little flag markers. I'm assuming those are either tested areas or areas maybe to be tested. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look into that. You can see kind of their tire tracks, and they go back off this way. We'll walk over to the other area because there was two areas at Duchesne Park that were supposed to be excavated and removed. It makes it really hard for the community to trust our government agencies when we're being lied to. I believe when that question was asked, it was referring to St. Cyn Park in Hazelwood. They were concerned about whether the dirt was being covered there, and Jonathan Rankin's answer was absolutely yes. It is being covered. So this is the other area. You can see all the debris from the trees. A pretty deep hole. Here's their route that they're using. Yeah, that's a much deeper hole. So I guess we'll have to discuss that again at the next meeting. And I wonder why this isn't being covered like it was explained to us that it was.